All right, time for Paul's 20,000 plus views for women's basketball. Baylor men won the national title. Hell has frozen over. Okay.
This is Paul Catalina's Top 5 at 5:55.
Brought to you by Slapsticks Comedy Club. By the way, when this goes online today, there will be links so you can buy tickets to the 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock shows down at Rogue Media, 715 Washington Avenue. Saturday night, I'll be doing improv at 7 and 9 o'clock on Saturday at presented by Slapsticks at Rogue Media because Slapsticks isn't done being built yet, but bringing the funny back to Waco. Super excited about these shows. It'll be a good time. Tickets are limited, so act now. 40 tickets per show at 7 and 9 o'clock. All right. So this is at the suggestion of Brian Etheridge. Sent me a text last night and said, you should do this. And so I said, of course. He's the one who brought us on here. This is a great suggestion. Top 5 women's basketball coaches Baylor should not hire. They should not hire these people. If this gets more than the ones you just threw up in the air and grabbed 300 women's basketball programs and all these, Molly Miller and all this other stuff, which was great. Drake ripped off a segment for me today on Molly Miller. I mean,
there's reasons why. He wants her number and everything. But here we go.
All right. Number 5, Jeff Mittie, Kansas State University head coach.
Very well-dressed man.
Very well-dressed man. But he and Kim often clashed, especially when he was at TCU.
A lot of people did.
Yeah.
A lot of coaches did.
Yeah. All right. Shorter list is who didn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you bring up the former Baylor assistant and UT coach on this list.
Oh, hey, wait.
Right.
Just buckle in, guys. Right. Here it comes.
This is all to get you angry.
Yeah. Number 4, SHERRI COALE.
Yep.
You don't want to bring in SHERRI COALE.
That's such an icy relationship.
I think Sherry's down the road. I will tell a quick story, and I can tell it now.
You can?
I will. I don't care. I didn't tell it before. So President Bush came right after his term was up in 2009, and Baylor and Oklahoma were opening the Big 12 season. He's not the president, or they're in the Big 12 season. He's not the president anymore for the first time in 8 years. And he came and gave a pep talk and did some things at the Farrell Center. And he went in and talked to the Lady Bears. And then he said, all right, Kim, I'm going to go say something to SHERRI COALE. And Kim said, Mr. President, no, you're not. This is kind of our thing. And he did it. He listened to Kim. She told. This is a guy who started 2 wars as president. And when told not to
sometimes what does start wars?
I know, but
I was really confused by just the SHERRI COALE downfall at Oklahoma. Not that it was big, dramatic thing, but she was the hot coach for a second, and then I don't feel like I'd heard anything about her for the last several years, quite frankly. Yeah. They were just kind of middle of the road. I know they got a new coach and all that, but that would be funny.
All right, number 3, former Texas Tech and current University of Alabama coach KRISTY Curry, who said, and I will say this, one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in a press conference in my life, after Brittany Griner tossed Jordan Barncastle from the baseline to the free throw line after Jordan Barncastle was goaded into hitting Brittany Griner by KRISTY Curry. KRISTY Curry said in the press conference, I'm just happy that Jordan Barncastle didn't get hurt.
I missed all this, but that was people reflect on it pretty
Brittany
often.
Griner's freshman year, and Brittany got suspended for a couple games, as she should have. She lost her temper. But look, if it'd be like the people who accidentally dropped their kid in the tiger pit, and then they're like, I'm happy that the tiger didn't eat him. Well, he hung your kid in a tiger pit, man. Come on now. You should have been sad either way. But number 2, and that's Karen Aston.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would approve that hire. No. I don't think anybody would be happy with that one.
She did not work out well here. That did not go well.
But there's some other assistants that haven't either.
Yeah, but that one in particular did not.
Yeah, but she got all the shine. She, UT versus Baylor. She's gonna be, the woman to knock Kim off, and
that
didn't happen.
She couldn't. She could not buy a win. Number 1, Jeff Waltz, University of Louisville.
Yes,
Smokey's guy. Jeff Waltz is the only person I've ever seen out Kim, and
coached her, out thought her, out dramaed her as well.
In a game where he was, and the Louisville beat Baylor because they were getting every call and they were not calling fouls. He got one questionable call, and he ran and jumped up and sat on the scorer's table and got a technical foul. That is out Kimming Kim Mulkey. He did it. He's number one. No one, honestly,
could win here.
He could win here, but no one wants to see him do it.
No one?
It'd be like, listen, it'd be like look, here's the deal. If Tim Tebow had come up with the coronavirus vaccine, I would have been like, I don't know if I want to take it.
You're
Well, let me tell you this: the guys had a pretty good run at Louisville, and he's not going to get it. But that's great. You might get hate mail.
I might. I know it's fine.
You might get hate.
No press is.
That's awesome.
No press is bad press.
I'm trying to think of somebody else. There's a few others that there's been riffs or whatever. Where's Muffin? She's retired. That's right.
Isn't it Muffet?
It is, but I always get that wrong. All right, thanks to a lot of you. My goodness, a bunch.